everybody, welcome back. So today is a fun little video that I saw my friend Tamara from Tamara's Timeless Beauty do last weekend, and I thought it would be such a fun little challenge. What it is a challenge video that is using 5 products in under 5 minutes. And I really started to think about, could I do this challenge? Because I know that the products that I like to use and I feel that they're essential to have on my face if I just want to quickly run out the door, or I just want to have maybe like a no makeup day kind of look. So I kind of scoured my little arsenal of products and came up with 5 products that I think are what I would use. I think that they're easy, and a couple of them I'm going to multitask them. And of course, everybody's going to have preferences of what they feel is important to them to have on their face. For me, I like to even out my skin because I have like little redness, like blotches here, and I have my hyperpigmentation on there. So I kind of like to even out my face. And I like to make sure that I do my brows. I think that's essential for me to frame my face. And I'll show, as we're going through, I'll just show you the other couple products that I think are just for me to get me out the door. I've already put on, so I have my skincare on, my moisturizer, my sunscreen, my under eye cream, and I also put a little bit of a lip plumper on. But I'm actually feeling a little bit nervous of whether I'm going to be able to do this, because there's a couple of the products that I don't know. We'll see. So as you can see here, I've got my timer ready to go. I've got all my products set out, and I think we'll just get started. So I'm going to hit the start button and we'll just dive into it. So first I'm going to start off with my brows. It's the CoverGirl. This is the Easy Breezy Brow, and I'm using this in the shade Rich Brown. I'm not going to go too much into the products while I'm trying to get everything on, but I will go through the products after and just go through a little bit more information with you. But for me, this really is such an essential part of making me feel complete. And I always love to have my brows done, and it's quite fast. Like, I've been doing it for so long that really it doesn't take very long for me to do it. I would have preferred like more of an eyebrow gel, but the ones that I have are just like a clear formula. They're not like, they don't have any tint to them. So that's something that you could also use. How I look at it is like basically a minute of product, right? Next, I'm going to go in with my Marcel BB cream. I think this is one of my favorite BB creams that I have. And I generally will put it on with my fingers, and then I'm going to go in with my sponge and just make sure it gets all blended in. But that's one thing I like about BB creams, is they're just so quick and easy. And I'm going to also use it as a concealer. And I'm going to put it up here as well. And then I'm just going to take my sponge and just make sure everything is blended in. Okay, I've got all of that blended in. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to go in now with bronzer. I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. And I'm going to do this as a double duty. So I'm first going to take a brush, and I'm going to use that just to fill in my, use it as like an eyeshadow. This is always just one of those quick little tricks if you're trying to get out the door. You don't want to have the hassle of eyeshadow, but I like to have a little bit of color up there. Next, I'm going to take my brush, and now I'll actually apply the bronzer on my face. And I just, because I really want to just have like my skin warmed up. Okay, so now that all of that is blended in, next I'm going to go in with, I need mascara. So I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I'm not going to have any eyeliner on today. Okay, so I'm not going to bother doing my lower lash lines. I'll see if I have some time here. And then for my final product, I'm going with the Rare Beauty. This is the With Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm. And I have just a couple seconds here. I'm going to put a little bit on my fingers, and I'm going to use that kind of just to put as a little bit of a blush on my cheek. And I'm quickly going to, I'm running out of time, just have 10 seconds. I'm just going to quickly do under my lower lash line here with that bronzer. And 0. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I did okay. That goes by really fast. Oh my goodness, I could see it counting down and you just start rushing. Okay. So let's go back to some of these products now. I think oh, that really turned out nice. That's the first time that I've used this Rare Beauty. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let me just kind of fix this down here. I mean, I normally put mascara on the bottom, but I could tell I was not going to have time. Okay, so now let's revisit some of the products that I used. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sweating. Holy smokes. All right, so first of all, I started off with the eyebrows, and like I was saying as I was doing them, if I was to buy like more of like a tinted brow gel, then you can certainly do, it would be much quicker because then that's just like basically you're just pulling the color through. Whereas doing my pencil, now I'm having to put color and then also put the spoolie through that way. So I like doing like using the brow gels because that is like a one and done kind of a deal. But yeah, this is one of my favorite pencils, and like I said, I am so used to doing my brows, so it really doesn't take me very long to do them. It's one of those I absolutely have to do my brows. I don't like how they look, especially with them being really getting thinned out, you know, a lot more. They just are a necessity. Next is the BB cream. So Marcel, if you're familiar with my channel, I talk about Marcel. Marcel is a Canadian brand, and this is the luminous version of the beauty balm. You can, you know what, you can use any sort of BB cream. This one is just happens to be my favorite. It has you can probably hopefully see on the camera, like very luminous. That's how I like to look. You know, I like that luminous, dewy look. So this one does that, and it keeps me like very luminous all day. And I like how I just throw it on with my fingers, and if there's any little spots that I notice, there may be a little bit of, you know, I haven't blended it very well, then that's when I use my sponge. But for the most part, BB creams are just so nice and easy. Just throw them on with your fingers. I mean, you can use a brush if you want to as well. But this one, yeah, this one is by hands down my absolute favorite. And then next I went in with one of my favorite bronzers, the L'Oreal the True Match Bronze It. This one I have in the shade 02 Medium, but I've had it on my channel tons of times. You know, it's such a great, beautiful color, really warms up the skin nicely, and doesn't get all patchy. Just, you know, blends really effortlessly on your skin. So that's why I really like this one. And like I said, I use it as just to fill in the top of my lid, because I do have like veins and all that sort of stuff in there. And then because I'm not using a primer today, I just kind of threw that BB cream on there. This was a great option, one of those things that you can just quickly throw onto your lid and get out the door. So one of my favorite bronzers. Then I quickly went in with the L'Oreal the Telescopic Mascara. I have this one in the shade, I believe it's just black. But again, it's one of those, not everybody, actually had somebody comment that they don't like the wand. The wand is very different. It's one of those like flimsy ones, like the Sky High, the Maybelline Sky High that I showed you guys. So it has one of those really flimsy wands, but I do like the length that it gives me. Hopefully you can see that it is very, very lengthening. So I do enjoy that. Normally I would have done like my lower lash line, but I could tell I was running out of time, so we'll just do without that today. And then using this new, like I said, I hadn't used this one yet. I really like the shade. The shade is very pretty. It is in the shade Blessed. Very beautiful balm. Perfect for like the summer coming up, that you can just throw it on. You don't need a lip liner. Just leaves my lips like really shiny, so I like that. You don't need a, like I said, don't need a lip liner and or a gloss. Just throw this on. And that's one of the things about being like a very versatile product, is just taking that and throwing it on and just using it as a little bit of a blush. So I hope you enjoyed this fun little challenge video. I keep wanting to say a tag video, but it's not a tag, it's a challenge. I will list Tamara's video down below, and you can go check her video out as well. But I think it's fun. I love challenging myself with products that I had a whole bunch of other products in mind, but I knew they just wouldn't work out as well as these ones do. So, but yeah, it was just a lot of fun to have to really think about what would I use to just get myself out the door real quickly. So before you head out, I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell, and that way you're notified whenever I upload new videos. And give this video a big thumbs up if you like these types of videos. And you can always follow me over, I have Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all of those. So those are always linked down below. I will also have all the products that I used today. If I forgot to mention a color, that sort of thing. So those are always listed down below. And as always, I hope everybody has a great week and a great life. And I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!